Now, I know that Macboy Redux and the mysterious Mr. Enter already reviewed this particular episode. But I wanted to tell my own views on it. And don't worry, even though I do for the most part agree with both reviews, I will say some things that they didn't point out in their reviews. The episode starts okay. I mean, it's just SpongeBob feeding his pet Gary, and then SpongeBob has to head to his job. Yeah, Gary wants SpongeBob to walk, but unfortunately SpongeBob can't do that. Now at his job, SpongeBob feels like absolute shit because of the fact that he left him at home. But we cut right back to Gary and see that he is just doing fine and he's just having fun watching television. I know other people have pointed out that he is worried about nothing, since Gary is having a lot of fun at home, but I'm just gonna ask, how the hell is SpongeBob supposed to know that Gary is having a lot of fun? I mean, Gary only watches the television when SpongeBob is not around. And no, I am not defending this episode. Not in the slightest. I'm only defending one part of the episode. I completely agree with the other issues people have with this episode. Anyway, some pet owner tries to buy one crappy party, but as pets are loved, he decides not to buy it as he couldn't leave his pet alone. Mr. Krabs makes an exception since he wants to get the money from that guy. But anyway, after work, SpongeBob and he buys an extremely dangerous pet. Now SpongeBob doesn't seem to care about anything that the woman at the pet shop warns him about. I mean, she clearly says that the pet SpongeBob is about to buy is aggressive towards other pets. I mean, you don't see a lot of people owning both a cat and a dog, and for good reasons too. But SpongeBob completely ignores the warning and steals that pet anyway. That's right, he fucking steals the pet. Because he leaves without paying. Thankfully though, the pet shopkeeper doesn't seem to care. But when SpongeBob gets home with a new pet, so SpongeBob introduces Gary to the new pet. And when SpongeBob sees that his pet Gary is afraid, he just says to him, "It's not nice to ignore new friends." Are you fucking serious? How the hell can SpongeBob not see that his pet is scared? And he also doesn't notice that his new pet is doing some horrible thing to Gary, even though he is right in fucking front of him. He might be busy watching the television and is focused more on that than what's going on around him. But no, that doesn't fucking excuse it. And SpongeBob keeps scolding Gary for no good reason. What a fucking cunt. And trust me, calling SpongeBob a cunt in this episode is justified. Because he is about to do something far, far worse than just scolding him later on in the episode. And also, SpongeBob doesn't seem to fucking care about the fact that Gary has problems sleeping. Now SpongeBob's new pet, Fluffy Puffy, causes massive destructions and now has become a huge monster that, oh my god. Fluffy Puffy has become such a fucking scary monster, and I gotta ask something about Fluffy Puffy. How the hell did that monster design get past the censors? This is a genuine question, because this doesn't look like something I would see in an animated show intended for kids. This is something that I would see in an R-rated horror movie. Because I really think that Fluffy Puffy's design in this episode is far too fucking scary for children. In fact, it would give them fucking nightmares. Now there might be some scary looking Pokemon out there, but the Pokemon franchise knows its limits. None of the Pokemon, not even something like Garchomp or Hydreigon, look nearly as fucking scary as this thing does. Now SpongeBob needs to be thrown to a fucking mental institution. That's no exaggeration, that's exactly what needs to happen. Nobody, and I mean nobody, who notices his pet being tortured and does nothing about it deserves to go scot-free. Now Fluffy Puffy attempts to eat SpongeBob, but Gary saves SpongeBob from there. But SpongeBob becomes even more of a cunt by keep scolding Gary.